Welcome to DejaDream.com.
Hugging a dead person in dream, meaning and symbolism. Our dreams mirror some unforeseen aspects of our lives. They may appear random, but you can't discount the fact that they have a weight of them. Even the most quirky dream can emanate a certain degree of significance. Hugging a dead person in a dream is one of those nightly visions that you can't simply ignore. It is a reverberating scene, after all. This dream becomes heavier if the person you embraced is someone you know or close to you. Certainly, this dream is a message. It is relaying something to you. Therefore, it is your duty to reveal all the hidden implications that are embedded in it. If you are having difficulties in understanding this dream, then you should read on. Hugging a dead person in dream meaning. The first thing that we need to see here is the concept of death. Death is inevitable. Even if you are the wealthiest person in this world, you can't avoid it. It will arrive, and it will come for all of us. Don't be horrified by this. As I said, it is a normal process. People who came before us have experienced it firsthand. What you need to do is embrace it and see it as one of the stages that you need to go through before you can ascend to a higher place. When you hug a dead person in your dream, it signifies the idea of accepting death. It is a realization that you need to take in, especially that we are living in times where their death is a commonplace already. It is possible that your guardian angels are trying to convince you that you shouldn't fear death. See it as a beautiful way of leaving this mortal world. Of course, it is completely understandable as to why you fear death. Nobody wants to die. Nobody knows what comes after. Is there an afterlife? Will you go to heaven or hell? Will there be consciousness, or will you simply cease to exist? These are the ambiguous thoughts that push people to put negative impressions about death. They are completely unaware of what is actually beneficial for our souls and this world. It can relieve us of various burdens. It can take us to better places, too. The dream that you have represents the need for you to understand that sooner or later, you are going to leave this physical plane. Other meanings of hugging a dead person in dream. Of course, this particular dream can be viewed and interpreted in different ways. You need to see the context of the dream and try to relate it to the predicaments and dealings of your life. Here are some of the possible translations for this dream. Missing a person. One of the most acceptable interpretations of this dream is unquenchable longings. Specifically, people who have this dream are those who can't move on from a loss. For instance, the death of a parent, sibling, or relative can cause extreme anguish to the person. Even if they feign that they are okay, their subconsciousness cannot hide the loneliness and pain they feel. The appearance of this dream cements the fact that you are still recovering from their loss. If you are among those people, you should feel too bad about it. You shouldn't be too hard on yourself. Instead, you should take time to feel the pain. You have to experience the sadness and understand that it is also part of the process. Coping up requires acceptance in your part. Therefore, you should let go of your regrets. Throw away your shortcomings and learn to forgive yourself. That's the best way to ensure that you can accept that your world is no longer the same anymore. Hugging and kissing a dead person in a dream represents your extreme desire to meet your loved ones that have to cross the bridge already. You possess emotions that you cannot simply relinquish. While it is true that it is reasonable to feel this way, you should never stay in the state for too long. Heavy emotions can cause weariness, stress, and anxiety. They can turn you into a lethargic person. You will never want to have a mundane view of life because that will bring you to your downfall. Buried secrets. Hiding secrets and buried desires are among the possible meanings of this particular dream. The act of hugging signifies your inability to let go of something, even if they are not yours in the first place. These secrets could be hidden feelings that you are harboring to others. And take note, these feelings are not necessarily positive. Sometimes, they can be in the form of resentment, anger, or jealousy. The stronger these feelings are, the higher the chances you are going to experience this dream. Also, I have to elaborate on the fact that hugging a dead person in your dream symbolizes the desires that you have achieved yet. Failed aspirations, broken relationships, and unrequited love are among those things that can trigger this dream. The bitterness that you are feeling in your heart is too strong that it materializes in your dreams. Sadly, the only way you can get over this phase is to let go of your frustrations. Try to look forward and let go of the heavy things that you are carrying in your back. Betrayal. Hugging a dead person is somehow an unlikely act. It is not something that nobody would want to do because of the seemingly chilling repercussions. Because of this particular dream is often seen as a sign of betrayal. If the dead person embraced you back, the certainty that something is plotting against you is extremely high. No dead person can reciprocate physically. There's something sinister if the dead suddenly responds to physical stimulation. It is a warning that you need to take heed and consider. Conclusion. Hugging a dead person in your dream has complex meanings. Therefore, it is essential that you can analyze the context and setting of the dream. In this way, you can identify the possible reason as to why such a dream manifested while you are sleeping. That's it for now. If you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section below.